In this video, we will implement the Spring security by using JWT. JWT means JSON Web Token by using MySQL database, and we will generate the token and we will validate the user up till token validation expiration time. First, create a Spring Boot project by using Spring starters and add the dependencies Spring Data JPA, MySQL driver, and Spring Web. And Spring Security, you have to add the later. You can add Lombok and DevTools dependency as per your requirements. You have to add this dependency from MN repository. You will get JWT, which is a JSON Web Token dependency. We have to add this dependency manually. These are all the dependencies. After adding, you will get in form.xml like this. Write these properties. These are the connection properties, and these are the JPA properties, which is we have to use in Hibernate for MySQL database. And you have to add app.secret equal to anything. This is a secret key for JWT token generation. After that, you have to define a model class, entity class, which is I have declared as user, and I have given some variables like name, username, password, like this. You can give anything, and I have given a secondary table which is connected with this first table by using primary key, which is ID, and the join column name is ID, which will act as a foreign key for this user tab and rules tab. And I have given one variable in roles tab, which is roles. Then you have to create a repository, which will extend to JP repository and connect with your model class and primary key, and give the one method name optional, which is a util optional method, find by username, and by using string username, which is your variable defining entity class username. Then you have to define the interface, which will consisting two methods, which is save user and find by username, which is optional. Then you have to define the service class and annotate with direct service, and this class will implement the interface user service and user detail service. User detail service is a security, which is a predefined security class given by Spring Framework. And you have to create a bin of repository in this service class, which is user repository interface. And then you have to create a bin of password encryptor also to encrypt the JSON Web Token password into header, payload, and signature. The password will be encoded in certain coded language so that any end user cannot read the passwords directly. Then you have to define the two methods. Save user it will get user.set password, and it will encode the password into encoded form, and it will save the user into repository using repository bin. Then you have to find the username by using repository bin, find by username. Then you have to implement user details, which is a predefined class from user details service interface. So it will throw username not found exception if username not found. It will return option if it is empty, username not found, user not exist. And if it is found, it will return password and roles from our repository. Then you have to define a controller class which will direct REST controller, and it will map by slash user. And you have to create a bean of service which is a user service class, and JWT util and authentication manager. Then create a class name by using JWT util in util package, and here create a bean by using a direct component, and then use a direct value, and app.secret which is our properties. Use this keyword as in JWT util to create secret, and give the private string secret, or secret is in string format. Then to generate a token, define a string method generate token, and give string subject as parameter, and it will return jwts dot builder. JWTs is a predefined class from JSON Web Tokens. You can see builder will set subject to our subject, and set issuer which is I have given my name, and set issued at it will generate from current time millisecond from 16, and set expression which is I have given minutes into 15, and then dot sign with signature algorithm just 512. You can give various algorithms, just 256 and 512 is used for signing and sign out. Then pass secret, you can see signature algorithm just 512, and secret dot get bytes and dot compact. Then you have to define the claims method by using public claims which is a JSON web token to claim the and login, and further validate the user to up till web token validation expiration. JWT dot parser set signing key secret dot get bytes dot parse claims. It will claim the JWS token, and then allow the user to proceed further. Then you have to define some extra methods to get the expiry date and expiration and validation. Define public date because you have used date, so return type is date and get expiry date is method name. Pass the token as parameter, and then it will return get claims from this method token dot get expiration. It will expire till token valid expiration. Then public string get username, provide a token as parameter, get claims from token dot get subject. You will get this return subject. Then public boolean is token expired string token date expiry date get expired token. Expiry date will be written from token. It will be expired before that date. System dot current time millis. Then define boolean method which will validate the token. Pass the parameter token and username. It will validate the username and token. If it is not matching, it will not validate the token. Now come to controller class. Then create a bean from authentication manager. Before creating this bean, add the dependency which is security. To add dependency, click on your project name right click and edit starters, add this security dependency and press OK. I will press cancel. After adding, you have to create this authentication manager. It is from security dependency. In controller class, create a public save user method and pass the response entity as a return type, and then make it with request body user model entity class, which is our entity class, and create a parameter as user and save as integer id service dot save user. It will save in repository and return the message string body user id with name user dot get name registered, and give the body as the response entity. It will after registration, it will return as user with id with name user dot registered name and registered. Then create another REST endpoint as post mapping slash login under user. Then public response entity will create a user response. So to create this, you have to create a user request and user response two classes. Gives variables username and password in user request class and direct data to get setters and getters, and then user response class get create some variables as private string token and private string message, and give a direct data no args constructor and all args constructor. Then return to controller and give the user response as response entity collection type, and a direct request body user request class name and request as parameter, and then give string token util dot generate token request dot get username and return response entity dot ok new user response token, pass the token, and with message token generation success token generated by admin. Then create third method as get mapping slash welcome public response entity string access data principal, which is from security Java security, and return the response entity of a hello user, and p dot get name will return the username, and then create class as appconfig.java and create a direct configuration and create a bean with public bcrypt password encoder, which is from crypto password encoder. It will encode the password into header payload and signature, which is in encoded format, and return the encoded format and it is. Then create a class as invalid user auth entry point. It implements authentication entry point. It is from Spring Framework Security. So it will has predefined method void comments will generate request response and authentication exception throws exception and servlet exception. It will response and error http servlet response unauthorized if it is unauthorized, and then create a class security config java. Here in this class create a beans by user detail service p encrypt password encoder and ability user auth entry point, and give a direct configuration and a direct enable web security extends web security configure adapter. You have to extend the security config to web security configure adapter.